Hello, welcome back to Crochet Creations and a yarn haul from Joann. We're all enabling each other. So I went back to Joann because it was 40% off now. And I thought, well, they could have brought more boxes in, so I wanted to check and see whether they had any menagerie, which is the big twist. No, they didn't, but they had some nice colors that I had to have, and yeah, anyway. So the first thing that I saw was this Bernat Sport Ombre Twist. Yeah. Okay, just like get a good look at this. Pretty, pretty. It's telling me it needs to be made up into baby things. So this is a sport weight. It's Yarnspirations. No, I could probably get this elsewhere, but at 40% off, it wasn't too bad of a deal, considering that it starts out at $11.99, and now it has 1,011 yards in it, 100% acrylic. So I think I should have got two of these. Should have got two of these. This is the sorbet, and I did not see any other colors of this. This was the only box that I saw. I don't get it. Don't get it. It's a 3 light, so it's going to be used soon. I need to start working with this. I'm thinking I may go back and get a couple more. Yep, I think so. Anywho, that was one of the major that had to go in the basket. And then I found this Wendy with wool. Well, I hadn't seen this in Joann before, and so I thought, wow, what a beautiful color. You know, it just called to me. This is called Foxglove, and I do recall seeing the color Foxglove in the actual flower in my lifetime. I used to work in the garden center at Lowe's for a while. That was a part-time seasonal opposite the bowling center for summer fill-in work, and I used to just buy a lot of different plants, right? That was craziness. But anyway, so this is a wool blend, 25% wool, 75% acrylic, and I got 3 of them. They are DK weight, and we are looking at, yeah, you can wash and dry this. Yeah, it says that you can. Where are we talking about? 326 yards. That's gonna make a beautiful something, probably a baby sweater. I just love having at least 2 or 3 sweaters on the needles at all times. So I got 3 of them. I was thinking that why not get enough to enjoy making a couple Like if I make a hat, I might use a different color with it and stuff like that to offset. So that is definitely new to me yarn. And then I needed to, you know, it's not that I needed any of this yarn, right? But I figured 40% off was a nice enough deal to put some away. Just take and get some regular baby yarns that I will use in the future. So I went ahead and got 3 skeins of the Baby Soft. Now, granted, this is a Lion brand yarn, and I didn't need it. I don't have to worry about it going out, but you never know about the color. Like, for instance, I have purchased extra yarn to make sure I had enough and then run out. So go back and try to match that color, and sometimes the dye lots don't match. So why not? They're already bagged. It's nice. You can put them away. And I got some in the bags. And this is, you know, this is what I was thinking. Get some colors and just put them away. So I did get 3 of these. And this is DK, 3 light, right? This one is called Dusty Green. And I think this is 100% acrylic. No, it is not. It's got nylon. This is why I like it. I always say to myself, why is this so much softer when they mix the acrylics, the nylons, the polyamides, the, you know, mix them. So this is 60% acrylic and 40% polyamide or nylon. And I'll tell you what, 459 yards of a 3 light. This will go a long way. I can mix and match this. I could even probably mix it with this, even though this has wool in it. It would mix. We'll see. We'll see. I doubt I will, but we'll put that in the stash, and that'll work out well sometime for a whole entire outfit and blanket probably. All right, so let's switch bags now, because that was the end of that bag. Start into this bag, and that's all I got. I mean, it just adds up quick, doesn't it? All right, so in this bag we have some of this. Now, Doug, he has this thing about greens. I saw him choose greens before. And this time he was in this one section, and I had never bought any of the 2 of wands. I don't believe I have. If I have, I have, but I don't remember. And this is a 4. But when I picked it up and he was showing it to me, I'm like, well, that's a 4, but it's real light. It's not poofed up. It's a real light 4. So I'm like, ooh, that's a deep green, isn't it? This is going to allow you some really nice stitch definition. So I'm thinking a sweater out of this. It's so soft. Wow. Essential Spectrum. It is a 4, but like I said, and 100% acrylic, it's so soft for that, I can't imagine. And it just tells you a little bit about the yarns. This is called Peacock. And so it's a real deep teal. So it's a mix of green and blues, but it's just the different kind of color. How many yards do we have in this? 246. So I got 3 of these. I want to make a sweater with this one. I don't know what size, but we'll put it away for that. That's what we're going to do with that. All right. So then we have, and I swear that today was a green day. Green, when the basket was up there, at the one point I was walking through, all I saw was greens. And I'm like, what's going on here? Green is not my favorite color. Why am I full of it? Anyway, I saw this one, and I said, oh, we got to get this one for some month. I'm not sure, but this cotton was calling to me. It is very nice. This is a 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. So I'm not going to be using this for any hot pads or anything. But washcloths and towel toppers, absolutely, it will work out just fine. So I am probably going to do one for me, one for you on one of the months coming up. There's a 229 yards in these. This is really soft, really. And again, it's because it's a blend. It's a 4, and it's saying, 50-50. So again, it may split, but we're going to try it for a washcloth and a towel topper. So that'll be in the near future for washcloths a month and more. Put that over there with them. And then on to, and again, why is it that I got non-big twist yarn? I don't know, but gosh, this color was killing my husband. He had to have this color, and I'm like, well, you always pick out Heartland, and you always pick the most beautiful colors. He does. He does. So then I end up having to have it, because it's beautiful. So I got 3 of these in Heartland. I've noticed something with Heartland. When they do a marled, it's so soft and so luscious. And it's not a real thick 4, but it's definitely a 4. And then I want to do, other things with it. So 251 yards. I got 3 of them. I want to do a baby sweater set with this yarn. And so I want to do different colors. So I am going to be working on, not right away, but I will be doing different colors of sweaters this next set. I don't know when, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put this away. And so I ended up with 2 colors of this because, my husband. This one is a teal. Look at that. I'm not going to open these because, again, there you go. There you go. There you can see the differences. And this is just gorgeous, right? Just gorgeous. So I was thinking, with it being 100% acrylic, you can wash it, you can dry it, you can do whatever with it. And it will make some real nice drapey sweaters. So I'm gonna do some sweaters with these. So that was that. And then I actually picked out one yarn that they only had one of, and they were very expensive to start out. Now I know I've had some of this before, but I didn't knit with it, and I should have. I don't even know whether I still have it or not. I'm going to have to search. But I've got some of these. I got some of this Jakards. So again, non-Joann's yarn. But it was calling me. The peaches were calling me this month. So I guess this is 100% acrylic as well. And I believe we're going to see a pattern when you crochet or knit with it. Excuse me. Well, I ended up with 4 of these. So we have 287 yards. It's a Bernat Softy Baby, and it's called Jakard. And it'll make a pattern. As you can see, there's a hat on here. Whether or not this is a free pattern, I'm guessing it is. Yes. Knit ruffle baby hat. Oh, my word. Isn't that adorable? So I want to make that. Definitely want to make that. And you might have to look on the website for it, but size details, 1 ball each for each size. Okay. Free pattern at yarnspirations.com. Okay, so I'll go and get the pattern printed out. This is called Faded Blooms. And it's a 3 light. It's all been checked by the OCO text standard, whatever. And you get, like I said, 287. So I got 4 of these. Oh, I'm planning on a set with these too. So this ought to come out different. If that's the way this does, then you're going to see some flower patterning going on. In the past, some of these flower pattern things have given me a fit. But we'll see. We'll see how I like it, right? I know there was a couple other colors of this, but I only saw this one. They didn't have any others. So that is my yarn haul this time from Joann. And you know, until the store is completely closed, it's not like it's far away. They had moved it closer. Plus, we moved our shop. Well, we opened a second shop, and it's not far away at all from it. That's why I've been stopping in. So take a moment out of each day and be creative. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.